Hugely. The game has developed now over the last 10 years hugely. The crowds are not at a fantastically high level yet, but there are some big crowds out there for some of the top events. But the game is becoming more and more popular. And I'm now talking about not just the IRB level, outside of the IRB level. There are a lot of extremely good tournaments available. The youngsters love it as well because it's more relaxed. People who don't understand rugby love it because it's easier to understand. You hardly ever see a match where there's a 0-0 draw. There are points scored in every single match that's going out there, and therefore people are enjoying themselves. It's end-to-end excitement, good rugby. Yes.
Through which county?
Through Hampshire.
Through Hampshire County.
And we did that right at the start.
Oh, okay.
We set up our team to play local county games, village pub side, and we played against the local fire brigade and the police college and so on. So we only played about 4 games during the summer just for fun. But then when we went to Amsterdam for the first time, we didn't get through to the second day of the Amsterdam tournament. We weren't good enough to do that, so we thought, right, we've got to do better. Next year we took a better team, still didn't get through to the second day. Next year, we made sure we got through to the second day. And then, of course, that wasn't good enough either, because although we were at the second day, we weren't getting through to the quarterfinals. So that was our next goal. And it's like, I don't know, it's like a drive that you just pick up. You think, I've got to do better, therefore what do I need to do next? I need to get better players, how do I do it? And it all stems from there.
Looking at becoming a registered club, how important do you think it is to be an RFC for a Sevens club? I mean, the next question is asking about whether the RFU can do more to support Sevens club, but obviously being a specialist Sevens RFC puts you in a different environment. If
you want to be a specialist Sevens team, you must be affiliated. That's our view. It forces some of the more junior teams into higher standards. For example, we don't attend any tournaments without a physio. We will always have a physio available. It makes you do things properly in the background as well. We have a formal constitution, we have members to the club and so on. So it gives you more and better standards, and I think more security for the future.
I'm assuming that you're only an affiliated member rather than a full member, in the same way that the Saxons are. Do you find that it has hampered some of the opportunities that the RFU provide full members? Obviously things like tickets at Twickenham, which give you an additional revenue flow. Do you think that maybe the RFU needs to revisit the full accreditation process for Sevens clubs? Because obviously the stipulation is you must be in a 15s league to become a full member. Do you think there's something they could do to make it easier for Sevens clubs to become full members?
Most definitely. They should just do it quite simply. The game is developing. It's changed out of all recognition. I mean, we would never have thought about this 30 years ago. We just wanted to be affiliated. It was the right thing to do. But today, and it should have happened a long time ago, we're putting a lot into the rugby community. It takes a massive amount of effort, a lot of coaches and physios and helpers and so on. It takes a lot of time and effort, and it is great for 15-a-side rugby. Some of our young players that we developed through, we can showcase them, and we have players playing for all the home international sides.